Hi students, in the last class we discussed about the vector scalars. In the vector scalars we define the scalars, vectors, position vector, distance vector and dot product and cross product. Now we are going to discuss about the different coordinate system. There are three coordinate systems: Cartesian coordinate system or rectangular coordinate system, cylindrical coordinate system and spherical coordinate system. The coordinate systems are very important to solve the electric field and magnetic field of different configuration. Because of that reason, we are going to discuss about the coordinate system. Here, what do you mean by Cartesian coordinate system? What do you mean by Cartesian coordinate system? In the Cartesian coordinate system, the coordinates x, y and z are mutually perpendicular to each other, are normal to each other. The Cartesian coordinate system, consider the point P of x, y, z in 3 dimension. So this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, x, y, z. So here OP is the position vector in the Cartesian coordinate system. This is expressed by the symbol A bar. So in the Cartesian coordinate system, the point A gives the position vector of P of x, y, z, where x is the distance of the vector, point vector from the origin, and y is the distance of the coordinate y from the origin to the point, and z is the distance of the coordinate z from the origin to the point. So in the Cartesian coordinate system, x, y, z are perpendicular to each other. Here OP, position vector OP bar equal to A bar equal to AX bar plus AY bar plus AZ bar. So here AX bar, AY bar and AZ bar are the unit vectors along the x, y and z axis respectively, and capital AX, AY and AZ are the components of the vector along the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So in the Cartesian coordinate system, the ranges are very important. In the Cartesian coordinate system, the variables are minus infinity less than or equal to x less than or equal to plus infinity. minus infinity less than or equal to y less than or equal to plus infinity. Minus infinity less than or equal to z less than or equal to plus infinity. So these are the limits of the x, y and z in the Cartesian coordinate system. In the Cartesian coordinate system, we have discussed about the differential elements. So differential elements play very important to measure the total measurements, total quantities in the electric field and magnetic field intensities. So what are the differential quantities? So here dx is the increment along the x-axis and dy is the increment along the y-axis and dz is the increment along the z-axis respectively. So here the increment along the x-axis is dx bar equal to dx ax bar and dy equal to dy ay bar and dz equal to dz az bar. So in the Cartesian coordinate system, the differential length, mean total length, is given by dl bar. dl bar equal to dx ax bar plus dy ay bar plus dz az bar. This is the differential length in the Cartesian coordinate system. In the xy plane, this component dz az is 0. So along x-axis, the differential length dl bar is equal to dx ax bar. In xy plane, z equal to 0. In yz plane, x equal to 0. In zx plane, y is equal to 0. Now we define the differential surfaces. So the differential surfaces normal to the x-axis, normal to the y-axis and normal to the z-axis we have to discuss. So here the differential surfaces normal to the x-axis, mean dsx. So dsx, this is a vector quantity, equal to dy dz ax bar. So the differential surface is normal to the x-axis. Similarly, the differential surface normal to the y-axis. So dx dz ay bar and dsz differential surface normal to the z-axis. Dx dy and az bar. These are the differential surface areas. So differential surface vectors normal to the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Now we define the differential volume, means product of three increments dx, dy and dz. So volume is a scalar quantity. The differential volume dv equal to dx, dy and dz. So these are the differential elements in the Cartesian coordinate system or in the rectangular coordinate system. So in the Cartesian coordinate system, Ax bar, Ay bar and Az bar are the unit vectors normal to the so in cylindrical coordinate system, polar coordinates are rho and phi. Rho, phi are the polar coordinates in the xy plane, and z-axis is as it is. Z-axis is as it is. Z-axis is as it is. Mean, so in general, here z-axis gives the height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder. So consider a point P on the cylindrical coordinate system, P of rho pi z, where rho is the radius of the cylinder, pi is the angle is the x-axis to the point, and z is the height of the cylinder. Z is the height of the cylinder. So in the cylindrical coordinate system, the relationship between the Cartesian coordinate systems and the cylindrical coordinate system is x equal to rho cos phi, y equal to rho sin phi, z equal to z. So in the cylindrical coordinate system, the limits are, so here limits, rho limit 0 less than or equal to rho less than or equal to infinity. Rho limit means radius of the cylinder is 0 to infinity, and phi limit 0 less than or equal to pi less than or equal to 2 pi. The angle is 0 to 360 degrees. And z limit is minus infinity less than or equal to z less than or equal to plus infinity. So these are the ranges of the cylindrical coordinates. So rho, pi, z are the coordinates of the cylindrical coordinate system. So here x square plus y square equal to rho square cos square pi plus rho square sin square, that equal to rho square. So our rho equal to x square plus y square to the power half, and y by x equal to rho sin pi by rho cos pi, sin pi by cos pi is equal to tan pi. So pi equal to tan inverse y by x. Now consider the point P on the surface of the cylinder. So OP bar equal to A bar equal to vector or position vector equal to A rho bar plus A pi bar plus Az bar. So here A rho bar, A pi bar and Az bar are the unit vectors along the radial direction, phi direction and z direction. So A rho, A pi and Az are called unit vectors. So the magnitude of A rho equal to magnitude of A pi equal to magnitude of Az equal to 1. So here A rho, A pi and Az are called components of the vector along radial direction, phi direction and z direction. Now we define the differential elements in the cylindrical coordinate system. The cylindrical coordinate system, consider the polar coordinates rho and phi, and z axis is as it is. So at a point the polar cylindrical coordinates are rho, phi and z. Now we define the differential length. So differential length dl bar equal to, so differential length dl bar equal to d rho a rho bar plus rho d pi a pi bar plus dz Az bar. This is the differential length in the cylindrical coordinate system. Now we define the surface areas. So here there are three surface areas. So surface area normal to the radial direction, normal to the phi direction and normal to the z direction, as like cylindrical coordinate system. So here the differential surface area normal to the radial direction, that is ds rho bar, means product of two increments, two differential lengths, means rho d pi and dz. Rho d pi dz. So surface area normal to the radial direction, means here a rho bar, and the surface area normal to pi direction, that is ds pi bar equal to rho d rho dz a pi bar. The surface area normal to z axis is product of these two components. So rho d pi az bar. These are the differential surface areas of the cylindrical coordinate system. So in the electromagnetic field, so throughout the syllabus we consider the differential lengths, differential surface areas, and finally differential volume. So differential volume dV. The differential volume dV equal to d rho d pi dz. So it can be written as rho d pi dz. This is the differential volume of the cylindrical coordinate system. So differential volume is a vector quantity. So in the cylindrical coordinate system, the limits are, rho limits are 0 to infinity, phi limit is 0 to 2 pi, and z limit is minus infinity to plus infinity. So in the Cartesian in the cylindrical coordinate system, where pi is the angle with the x-axis to the radius. So and p is the point with the coordinates rho pi z.